Hey fam, it's 8 o'clock at night. I'm in bed. Ooh, look at those dark circles, girl. Yeah, so I'm a little sleep deprived. I'm not sleeping that great. I'm sleeping on my back. I am a stomach or side sleeper, and sleeping on my back has been extremely difficult. I made an attempt over the past 2 nights to turn over and maybe prop some pillows under my body, and I feel like I ripped something inside and it hurts like hell. So I'm not trying that shit again for a while. But you can hear the lovely sounds of nature outside. I live in Manhattan, and those are the birds that chirp at night. So sorry about that. Anyway, so today, so anyway, I'm tired. I hope I'm just like tired enough tonight that I actually just like knock out for the whole night. But yeah, sleeping on my back is so hard. I have like such a crazy pillow configuration. Thank God for my amazing wife that like puts this together to like help me be comfy. I hope it works tonight. So, the good news, is today was drum roll, babe. Drum roll, puréed day. I was able to have pureed foods today, and it was amazing. It was so good to have not water, watered down clear liquids or full fluids. I was able to have some texture, and man, I had fun. I destroyed my kitchen trying to make some creative things. I went to Pinterest and I got a bunch of different recipe ideas. And then being a gourmet cook, I just put my spin on some things. But the things that did work that I did enjoy greatly were, one, I made a seafood salad, and I did that with imitation crab meat, which has surprisingly a lot of protein. I used a small amount of low-fat mayonnaise, and when I say small, I mean like small. Greek yogurt, Old Bay, Dijon, fresh lemon juice, parsley, celery, onion, and I blasted all of that through my food processor and pureed it, and I refrigerated it for like 4 or 5 hours or so, and it was so good and satisfying. And it is so weird that these small ramekin size 2-ounce cups fill your ass up. So at first it was like hard, getting used to like the feeling, because I'm at a point now in my healing that I can drink liquids and it doesn't hurt anymore. But pureeds hurt. So that part kind of sucks. So you have to go really slow and take really small bites. So I had that. That was one of my meals today. And then I had, I did the ricotta bake that everybody on the groups, the gastric bypass groups talk about. I did my own though. I added a couple of my own things to it. But basically with this ricotta bake, it is part skim ricotta. You don't want whole ricotta. You don't want all that fat. So part skim ricotta, cottage cheese, low-fat cottage cheese, Italian seasoning, and I used homemade Italian seasonings from our garden. The hell else was in there? So mix all that up. I swear there might be something else. Anyway, you mix all of that up and you put it in a sprayed pie pan, sprayed with like Pam. And then on top you put some RAOS marinara, and RAOS has like the least amount of sugar. So RAOS marinara, and on top of that you can sprinkle some mozzarella. Oh, excuse me, in the mixture with all the ricotta, you put Parmesan, grated Parmesan. All of these cheeses are really low in fat, calories, as well as I was light on them. You know, I don't need a bunch of like calories and fat and all that trash or anything upsetting my digestive system. So I really took it easy on the cheese. But you put a little bit of mozzarella on the top and you bake this at like 450 for 25 minutes. Lord Jesus, it was so good. It was like, it was like the middle of a lasagna. It was very good and very low fat and like full of flavor. Like, loved that. But again, such a small portion. You're like, man, I can't. It's so weird being full on such a little food. Made that. I attempted this morning to puree a soup that I had. That was a like Tuscan bean and escarole soup, but it had red pepper flake, and I'm a huge fan of spice, but I know that my stomach is so raw still healing that would be a poor idea to put something spicy in like a raw healing stomach. So after I had 1 spoonful of that soup, I threw it out. I also had lobster bisque that I heated up, threw that out because I decided to Google the nutritional facts, and lobster bisque is so bad for you. I don't know if you know that, but it's way bad for you. So lobster bisque is out. This evening I had a Greek yogurt, again, a portion thereof with, I made this, it tasted like pumpkin pie. So it's one of the Oikos, the new high protein Greek yogurts. It's like 19 grams of protein. I put in a big tablespoon of pumpkin puree, just raw pumpkin puree, unsweetened of course. A little bit of stevia, pumpkin pie spice, and a little bit of, I have these sugar-free coffee syrups. And this one was like a caramel flavored sugar-free coffee syrup, a little of that, mixed it up. It was so good. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like I like pigged out all day, but you know, I probably had like 6 ounces of food, you know, or I don't know, 12 ounces throughout the whole day, or 9. I don't know. Anyway, it was a small amount, but I did get my water intake in. Yeah, so it was good to have some variety in my diet today. So that was a big high. Lows, no lows really, other than I did start crying today and I had to call my wife because I just like had a moment with all of this. It can be overwhelming, not being able to like eat like you used to, and having these small portions, and just like kind of the reality of, you know, what I did to myself. And she reminded me very quickly of the reasons that, you know, we decided to do this. And with Elisa being a doctor, I trust her more than anything and her opinion. And I really do know that it's true that this surgery saved my life. I was in a bad place with my body, deteriorating very fast, having a hard time walking short distances. My inflammation was nuts, wearing wrist braces to sleep, crazy arthritis. My back was the worst it's ever been. My legs felt like they were going to explode. Like, here I am, 7 days post-op. I am off of all my blood pressure medications. I'm not taking anything for pain at all. Nothing. I put away the dishes today. I cooked in the kitchen for a couple hours. I just did a lot of like normal activities and it didn't hurt me. Like, it's just unbelievable how much this has changed my life in just 1 week. And with the 1 week since my surgery, plus the week prior that I was on clears, in those 2 weeks, I've lost 20 pounds. Crazy. Oh, come on, jawline, you can do it. Hopefully that's coming soon. So I got bruises everywhere. Got all those from all these injections. But whatever. So I'm doing good. Puréed stage, so fun. But I did find myself needing to start jotting down my protein grams. I gotta make sure I'm getting those. Anyway, my daughter's knocking. So that's all I have for tonight. Gotta say goodnight to my baby girl and talk to you guys soon. Night night.